Yo, my name is Keskya. I'm from Paris, but originally from Mantes-la-Jolie, Limay, exactly, 60 kilometers from the centrum Paris. I grew up here. I've been spending all my life here. I moved to Norway 3 years ago. I started dancing with few things, few videos, like everybody, with Michael Jackson and different companies that was doing like documentaries in the French television that I was recording, and that inspired me a lot. I grew up with a friend of mine that his name is Capella, and we started dancing together in a small room in our neighborhood. And after that, we went to Paris. We started a dance school called AID. It's the International Academy of Dance of Paris. From there, I've been doing like different shows and operas and theaters. Not mainly as a hip-hop dancer, but as a dancer in general, doing like jazz and all of those stuff, classic, neoclassic, not really classic, but all of those kind of shows. And I started the battle scene around 2005 maybe, in La Défense, with the event of Yuval 1000%. I did, I think, my first big battles, if we can, in the history is big battles, but at the moment it was small, tiny stuff. But I started in Paris dancing at that moment. After I met many people that inspires me, mainly people from Wanted Posse, Hugo, Baba, and all of those people, Dead Son. I hanged out with Nyako, Salas, Marvin, Grishka. So that was like a crowd of people that we were all hanging out together and starting practicing and doing things together. By that, I grew up as a hip-hop dancer, and I had the chance to do a couple of big shows and couple of artists. When I say couple, it's not like an extraordinary number, but as much as my goal was to build myself as a dancer, it was a great thing to do. So I worked for 5-6 years. After that, I choose to take other path and try to make a career in different areas. As we know, the French life in Paris, life is really hard. We had to go ahead and try new stuff, because at the period that I started dancing, it wasn't really my goal to become professional. It wasn't my goal to become even choreographers. It wasn't my goal to become anything. My goal, it was just to dance. But after I became dancer, I became choreographer, I became artistic director for different stuff. But I still didn't believe that it was really my work. I didn't want it to go to the battle scene and just be there as my work is to battle, do 170 battle a year. So I kept myself really, really open-minded. Today in Norway, I do different stuff. I'm a teacher and also a manager in a dance school. We have 2 dance schools there. We are building the formation for the teachers in Norway. I'm doing video, I'm doing picture. I'm trying to build myself as an artist more than only a dancer. I owe everything to hip hop, because this is my culture and this is my philosophy of life. But I don't owe anything to dance or dancers or anybody else. I owe everything to myself. Myself wanting to discover and learn and learn and learn and learn and learn. In my life, I've been inspired by many dancers that never been my mentors. But by me seeing them dancing, I've learned a lot. Some that I like, some that I don't like, but you can't deny that they're important. They're important in the hip-hop history in general in France, and I'm part of that history. I think I'm part of the 3rd generation, after the old school that started, the old, not school, but the old that are still here, and we're the youngest one. I'm 28 today, so we have a generation under us, but it's still a generation that inspired many people. And in Norway, since 3 years, I didn't invented hip hop there, but I think when we arrived with my friends too there, we built a really, really, really strong community of freestylers, of hip hop lovers, and we try to share and give as much as we can to our culture, trying as much as we can to be hip hop, to be part of that movement and try to do the right thing. For that, we had the chance to bring in Norway many people, many different dancers, many different creators, many different people from America, from Japan, from like every single like real actors in our community. And yeah, it's pretty much it about myself. My vision about hip hop today, it's kind of like divided between sad and happy. Sad because now let's start by the good things. Happy because it's getting bigger and bigger. Today is like a language that is international. We don't need to talk anymore. We don't need to say anything unless dancing. So we're getting bigger and bigger, and I think it's like it's a great thing. From where we started and how we started to be where we are today, I think it's just amazing. The sad part is that like everything, when everything comes big, we have all the bad sides that come and try to stick to what we do, and those bad sides are like consummation and trying to, like, I consider it as a bad thing, but like trying to work as a hip hop dancer, living your life as doing battles and all of those stuff. I think I personally think that is sad, because life is not about like just enjoying. Like, we're doing this as a passion, and the work around it shouldn't be dancing. Dancing should always be a passion, and being like artistic director, being a event maker, a movie maker, like using the culture, being like keeping the philosophy, but not using hip hop dance itself. This is a vision that changed with the time, because I didn't start it by thinking that, like everybody, I wanted to live my life by doing waves. And until today, if I'm broke and I don't have any money, I will go in the street, do a couple of waves, and I will get money, a street show, like. But it shouldn't be that way. I should be able to go and work and be a good man, because today hip hop is not making really good men. It's more making dreams. It's like building dreams for many people, and many people come to different schools and just sell their soul to I want to be rich by dancing. I want to become someone by dancing, unless of just enjoying themselves. So yeah, my name is Keskya. I'm from Paris, Lime exactly. This is where I grew up. Live in Norway. I'm representing today Oslo Circle Dance Academy. All my people from Norway. Peace out.